Hey, Joey, love working with you and your team. You guys, you're an incredible leader, and I mean that. And your team, you're always growing, always learning, hungry for growth. You always want to get ahead. You always want to do better. Over the last 12 months of working together, 11 months it might be, your role has just grown and grown and grown. I think your company, remind me, but you're like 300 staff, something like that. Is that correct? Maybe
That's
more.
correct, yep.
Yeah. Massive company. You're an inspiration to me and a lot of our members. I want you to just quickly tell us, what have you loved about the program? What has it done for you personally and also for the business and for your team? You shared something powerful earlier about how you've taken on probably triple the workload. You're still doing the same hours because of all the training we've done together. Like, it's insane. Just give us a quick rundown.
I mean, I think the program has given myself and my immediate supervisors, managers, kind of the tools to energize, jumpstart our leadership to that next level where we can continue to be asked to take on more and more work without completely drowning, where we're able to stay at that same level of, where we're at mentally and physically and stress level, but continue to grow and be asked to take on more and more. Every week we're being asked to take on more and more. And I think it's because of the leadership that we've grown into and that we're showing. And then it's a little bit more upfront leadership as well, because we're bringing energy to the team. We're bringing discipline to the team, habits to the team. We're helping the team change their mindset as we change ours. And I think all of those things have compiled that people take notice. They see that and they're like, okay, if we have a problem area, we know if we give it to Joey's team, they're going to tackle it. They're going to solve it. They're going to bring positive energy to it. And then, like, for me personally as a leader, every time I feel stuck or frustrated or I'm not sure where to go, I know that I can have a call with you, Bernard, and that exactly as the strategy session is named, Unlock and Unleash, yes, that's exactly what you do. And I walk away saying, okay, you helped me think through what I was thinking about doing, and now I feel like I have a clear pathway to go do that, and then I have accountability to make sure that I'm doing that, but also encouragement too.
Yes, cool. So you got clarity, you get focus, you obviously get the tools and the training. Like you've
clarity, focus, energy. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And you've gone from like your role when we're 11 months ago. Your role's just growing and growing and growing. You've taken on an incredible amount of extra responsibility. You've become like a standout member of the team. Like, the CEO's always noticing what's going on in your department. He's using your department as a model for the business. The way you've implemented TDI, you're a TDI maniac, which is tiny daily improvements for anyone who's listening, which is what we install in a lot of businesses around the world to create a culture of real continuous improvement that actually sticks. And we've just shared today a new framework for you, which is a list of the TDI mindset, then the daily habits, then the tools. Yep. So MHT, another framework that you're going to now install to simplify it again for your team and take it to a whole new level. Is there anything you want to say about the results that you've got? Is there any more you want to say about that?
I mean, the results in people's growth, I think, has been the biggest. Just their ability to take on more, their ability to communicate and set the table for where we need to go as a company. We've had some success on the financials, but I would say mostly we've been building the foundation for where we need to go as a company in the future, and we've been taking on all that additional responsibility. So
incredible.
Some of the breakout people that have really taken it and changed their mindset has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. And you've managed to cope with so much sales growth, so much growth across the company using these frameworks, right? Using the TDI approach. Upgrading your leadership all the time, upgrading your mindset all the time, upgrading your habits all the time. You're just like continuous growth and learning for you and your team. That's amazing. What would you say to a business that's at your size? What's remind me of your revenue level again? You're over 100 million USD right now?
Just over 100 million USD.
Yeah. So remind me, tell anyone who's watching right now who might be at 100, might be at 50, 20, even their first 10, what would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence about joining our program? And they've either been burnt by bad coaching before, or they're skeptical, or they're they just don't know what they don't know, and they're just scared of taking action. What would you say to that person to spur them into action, get them going?
I mean, I think the results speak for themselves. I've grown at least 40% of my leadership responsibility in the company over the time period that I've been in the program. And I would say that my stress and anxiety level has not gone up. You know, it's at least stayed the same, and it's had moments that it's even been much less. And I feel like I'm more connected to my team. So usually gaining that many staff in that amount of time is just going to tank all of those things and make the stress with the team more, but it's been better. And it's because I changed my mindset. We follow the principles, you know, and I have you to fall back on and to help me think through all those problems. So, I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do it, honestly, without, you know, you guys backing me up and supporting me, using the planner, using the TDI principles, you know, the whole community.
And you're a massive proponent of this, right? That's been a real game changer for you.
I honestly, I'm addicted to it, and I can't live without it, I don't think.
That becomes part of your being. Okay, that's incredible. So just before we finish, how many direct reports do you have, and then how many are you responsible for overall now across the whole business? How many heads?
I have 7 direct reports, and I have 70 people that I'm responsible for.
Yeah. So it's a massive responsibility. And most people in your situation, I've watched this happen, is like the hours just keep going up, the stress goes up, there's chaos, but you've just kept on improving, and you've managed to just take on just so much extra responsibility. How many people were you responsible for when we first started? Was it like 20 or 30 or something like that?
No, I think it was more like 45, 50.
40. Yeah. But just
like I have way less meetings than I ever did then, because like I wanted to be on the Gemba, so I just kept slashing meetings and slashing meetings and slashing meetings. I mean, outside of the morning meetings and then my own staff meetings, there's some days where those are the only meetings that I have on the calendar, and I count that as a massive win, because then I can be on the Gemba, I can be making improvements.
Massive. And one more thing, you're a family man, and you've got these great family, and you've been able to spend, more and more time with them as well, more time on your health, so it's giving you back more energy to be a better leader. All of this has been achieved as well in this time. It's not just all about work, right? You've got this really good balance. We call it the 5 F's framework: faith, family, fitness, finance, and friends. And you've just been able to improve the balance, not decline as well.
Right,
so
not decline.
You want to say about that? Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess back to your question of like, if someone's on the fence, I mean, to me, like the prime example of what makes you, Bernard, special in the program is, I'm in the middle of taking on all this additional responsibility, and your absolute first thought and challenge to me is, you need to go home earlier. You need to go home and you need to make sure you focus on your family time. And you gave me a challenge around doing that. And I just think that speaks volumes to, your priorities, your care and concern for your clients, and for me as a person. And, when I did that challenge, it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, I can hardly believe, how good it was, quality time with the kids and everything. So
brilliant. So
and they're excited. Sorry. Yeah, and they're excited about TDI, and they use some of the slang words as well. And
very cool. Very cool. Thank you again, Joey. That was phenomenal. That will inspire so many people. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Bernard.
Awesome.